In this video, I will now show how to use pictures in articles and in the gallery. First thing I'll do, let me go to Atterbury website. Right, um, I think just maybe we'll look at the gallery first. So to be able to use the gallery, of course, like always, you need to log into the website, and then you can do any changes you need to do. Right, so firstly, gallery. If I click on the gallery being logged in, you will notice that you will get a user panel, a link on the left side, which won't be there if you're not logged in. And you can click on that, and it'll come up with um, a screen that shows you all the pictures that are already um, in the gallery, sorted under the various gallery categories. Now, just to have a look, you have two buttons here. You can either do a new upload of images, or you can work with your categories. So I'm just going to go into the categories first, just to give you an overview of what we have as categories here. Now you will notice that we have one, two, three, four categories already. Um, we've got a category called events, and there are no images in it. Then we have a category called competition or competitions, and there are no images in that. But for competitions, we have two subcategories called men's and ladies. And you will notice that for the men's category or subcategory, we have 5 images and no images for the ladies category. Now you can see here it tells you uh, for those two categories which are the parent category, which of course is competitions, and you can see it there as well. Those little lines, they indicate that this is sort of structured under competitions. Now those are the categories we have at the moment. um, for the long term, you need to think really carefully about what the categories are going to be. You will see that there are a limit number of categories that one can have. Um, the idea is that if you have too many, the web page will become pretty slow, and um, with far too many pictures on it, you will find that it'll become a bit mm, dragging on for a bit. That maximum of categories, of course, can be changed. It doesn't need to remain 10, and I think it will obviously become more. I mean, it tells you that you already used, of the 10, you already used 4. You've only got 6 more to go. But I will change that so we can get more. Now, to make new categories, you can go to this button here. If you click on that, it'll give you the opportunity to make a new category. You can have a look and play around with it, but just be mindful that you are on the live website, which means that whatever you do and save will be viewable by the public or by whoever wants to have a look at it. But if you click on the new category button, like I just did, you are given the opportunity to create a new category, give it a title. The alias you don't have to put in because it'll put it in automatically for you. And of course, if this is a subcategory and not a parent category but a subcategory, then you can choose where to link it under. So if you take events, for instance, events is a top level category, And you can have, let's say, all kinds of events like social events and let's call it club events or whatever, indoor events, outdoor events. So you can have various subcategories under events, for instance. Now, categories makes it, of course, simple for people to find what they are looking for, especially later on when you've got loads of albums or categories that you are working with. The naming will become very important because people will be able to find whatever they look for much easier. So it is worth thinking about categories. I'm not going to do anything about categories now. I'm just going to go out of this, cancelled it, and I am back in the categories um, screen again. If I click here, I can go back to my gallery, or if I click on user panel again, then I will go back to where I started off. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that photo and I'm going to upload the photo just to show you how it works. Upload the photo to um, the gallery just to see how it works. Right, so you could read all this. It is, of course, the right thing to do. Read it all, so you are aware of what it says. You can see that the maximum size of any single image that you can upload can be 1 megabyte, but even 1 megabyte is quite a large picture. And the larger the file size, of course, the slower the picture will load. So the smaller you can make the file size, the better, of course. But we'll see what it looks like now. Now, the first thing that you need to do, of course, is you need to pick a category where you're going to upload this picture to. So I'm going to pick to choose the events category, give it a generic title, which is mandatory. Of course, that's what that asterisk means. It's mandatory. So I'm just going to say um, outdoor as an event. Numbering start, you can read that pop-up that just came up, that tooltip, and it'll explain to you what it's about. Just leave it alone. There's no need to do anything. And here you can put in a generic description. I'm just going to say red train. It's not really a train, but we'll call it a red train. The author is, of course, whoever is doing this. Do you want to publish it? Yes, you can of course pick no as well, but if you pick no, then you won't be able to see it, or public won't be able to see it. And then you've got 3 files that you can upload, those free spaces which you can use to upload files um, at the same time. Okay. So firstly, let's pick that file. So it comes up with um, your your file structure to try and find your files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google Drive, which is where I normally keep all my stuff. Now let me just try and find it. Go to websites. Go to. I'm just trying to find that. Let's say WebPix, I think, and just Pix. And you will see that if you remember in the previous video, this is the file that you can see it's a very large file, which we reduced to that file. So this is the picture that I'm going to use. I'm clicking on that picture, click on open, and it should stick it in there. As you can see, train 8x6. So there is the file name in. That's going to be uploaded. I'm not going to upload any more, just that one. It asks if you want to delete the originals. No, you don't want to do that. Special image files, no, we don't worry about it. Debug mode, no, we don't worry. You would just leave it all alone. You can read all about it if you want to on those pop-ups. And I'm going to click on upload. Right. Um, this is just about I set up a mail um, message to be sent out, but of course that doesn't work yet, so not too worried about that. But you get the upload successful message as well. Click that away, and it should be there. So if I now leave there, you can see I'm out of it. If I now just click on gallery again, you will find that under events, our little picture was now uploaded. Okay, so if we click on that picture, um, you will find that this is the picture that we have just uploaded. So I'm going to leave it there for a while. Um, and if you click on that, this is, as you've probably seen before, how it came up. So there is our nice 800 by 600 picture. Um, there is the genetic description that we put in for it, red train. And there you are. So you can put quite a bit of a description in there for any picture that you want to put in. So this is it for uploading a picture to the gallery. Close that. If I go back to the gallery overview, or I could just simply click on the gallery again, I get to the top level with the two different categories, and that's it. So to upload a picture to the gallery, this is the video for it. I'm going to stop this video there so it is not too long, and then I'll make another video and I will use the same image in an article um, um, when we create a new article to put that image into the article. Okay, so that is it for now. Until next time.